Today is Wednesday, it's the 19th of November, it's 2025, it's knitting day for Anita, so just dropped her off at the knitting group and I've come for a walk. I'm actually heading towards Torrenova, but just outside, Pappy's here, so they're all closed up for the winter. And I wanted to start here because just wanted to have a look to see what progress has been made on the demolition of the hotel, which is just up the road here. Still some places open. The big bank shop there, look. But Magaluf is largely shut down now. With most of the bars and restaurants taking a well-earned break. I've seen various pictures on Facebook, particularly done by EastEnders, because obviously that's right across the road. Wow, it nearly has gone completely. Still got the satellite dish on the top. They might have taken that down.
¿Qué pasa? Vamos, corre. Papá, suéltalo. ¿Qué pasa?
Great big chunk. Been completely done. Hello.
Karen and Darren from Middlesbrough.
Oh, that's nice to speak to some friends who've been viewers from Middlesbrough. And they've been watching the progress of the Hotel Teix, how it's been knocked down, and noticing that there are still mirrors hanging there. It's a satellite dish and there's still pictures, paintings on the wall and things, so they've still left things in. And they've taken the central bit down. They've got that bit on the right and that bit on the left, which is going to be a lot more tricky because there's things underneath it. Prince William's underneath it. How that's going to work, I don't know. So I think, as they've said, you're going to have to come back and have a look and see how the progress is over the next few days and weeks. But it's good to see that it's all at last happening. And what they're supposed to be doing in the area, they're supposed to be putting a little car park. It doesn't seem to be a lot of surface area to me. I don't see that you can get many cars in that. And there's supposed to be a little bit of green area as well. I just don't see the space. Anyway, let's see what we can see around this side. This is the Prince William, which is a place that usually stays open all through the winter. I guess this is going to go. Swimming pool still there, sign still on the roof. This is the area. It's got to be demolished. And this is heading up towards Torrenova. Just come across the road really to get a different view. And now I'm going to walk up into Torrenova, because one of the other projects, which is right at the top, that Calvià announced, so that's one of them, the hotel, that's all underway. And then in Torrenova, right at the top, we've got this tower, little castle-y type thing, and they promised that they were going to do something to that, but I've not heard or seen anything, so I thought I'd come and have a look. On the way, we'll see some of the hotels. This is the Commodore, and they've got building materials being delivered, so it looks like they've got more work going on here. Great to see them starting as soon as the season ends, and that's where some of the workers will get jobs as soon as the season ends. the building work starts to go on, and people who've been working in the hotels then have an opportunity for a different sort of job. That takes you up towards Magaluf, into the Magaluf strip. I'm going to go down this way. This is the Tobago, 5 stars. And now I'm sort of heading in the direction of Palmanova, which is that way. I'm going to go up the hill. The weather over the past few days has been really up and down. Temperature today, it's still 17 degrees, and it's only just after 11 o'clock in the morning. And well, the sea and the beach look fantastic. This one does still have a few palm trees, and it does have palm trees, parasols and a few beds, but I don't see anybody using them today. And Calvià did say they were going to keep them going till November, and they've stuck to the word. And the other beaches actually have got a lot more on. But like the blue bar here, not many places open. Quite a climb up this hill now, which is something you need to think about if you're planning to stay in one of these hotels and you have mobility issues. But it is a bit of a slog to get up here. This is the Tobago. It's actually got lights on inside. Don't think they're open. Where Eduardo and Angela, they live. Torrenova, this is the Leonardo Royal. And our Angela, well, she's back home now. She's left yesterday, no issues at all, and no problems in the airport. Speeded through, and everything went very, very smoothly. Today, well, today's the 19th of November, and it's the day that the AES, the entry-exit system, is being introduced. So, look forward to seeing any reports on that. If any of you are arriving today, or leaving today even, please let me know your experiences. Anita and I will be trying them out in the next couple of weeks, so we'll find out. Should be a different experience for us, as we are permanent EU residents. Still the Leonardo Royal. Watching the news in England, Buckinghamshire, even London actually, there was snow this morning. So we're not going to go back to that. Good for my exercise, this is. It's quite a drag up here. A lot of building work going on at this time of the year. Just beginning to level out now. Get towards the top. This is the pavement side. A tree, electricity pole, lamp post. Not easy for us pedestrians. Big villas up here, which would historically have had fantastic views, and then they built places in front of them. So this fenced off area is the one I was interested in, because this is the area that's government owned, and they've said that they're going to make it public access. Not happened yet. I don't think any work has begun. This is the main gate. Private property, keep out. And there's the little castle type thing at the end. It's not a real castle, it's like a lookout tower that we've seen in many different parts of the island. Let's take a couple of photos, but they've got some new fencing down there. I'm not sure how long that's been there, but no sign of any activity. And it does go all the way down here, and then all the way down to the sea. So quite an important piece of land, which if it made it public access, it could be really quite a pretty place, a nice place to come. Not really any parking here, just street parking. I know that the people who live around here are not very happy about the way the street parking is, because they can never find anywhere. I've got a couple of hotels just up the road. One of them, the Elba Sunset, is actually open during the winter time normally, so we'll have a look to see what the situation is with that. Just coming up to the Elba Sunset. Looks as though it is open. It's open. It's one of the very few hotels in the area.
Or the general, are we going to have a general one?
Another hill to go up. I think once I've got to the top of this one, that's the hill's done. There has been a way to get down a little bit closer to the sea, but it's now gated off. Probably unsafe. Because another piece of construction work which I am curious about is the Promenade in Magaluf. And it's this side of the Promenade in Magaluf that's supposed to be having the work done this year, this winter. By this time last year, they'd already started the other side. Have they started this side? We'll soon find out. A 4-star hotel, Florida. The HSM Sandalo Beach. This is the Sunlight Bahia Principe Coral Playa. It's a bit of a mouthful of a name, isn't it? And across the road, the Solavento Club Apartments. And down now. Quite steep this is as well. Palmanova Suites by TRH. So far it's only the Elba sunset that we've seen any signs of life. Just down here we've got some steps, hopefully I can go down. Get down to the beach. There they are. Just even from here, the sea looks very clear. Gentle waves. Ah, there are signs of work. Really wasn't expecting to see this. I was expecting them to start later, but it's really good that they've started already. At least they appear to. Let's have a look. Quite steep, these stairs, and there's a lot of them. That's what happens to the swimming pools when they're not used. I hope I haven't got to go back up these steps. Because there's an awful lot of them. Oh wow, 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 wow. Promenade closed for works. I quite agree it's closed for works. I really wasn't expecting to see that amount of work already done. That is amazing. Hopefully I can get down onto the beach and walk around it. I assume they eventually will get and do this part because this is just as bad. But they've taken all the walls gone. And today's Wednesday, so it's a work day. This side of the beach has been emptied. There's no parasols, there's no beds. Don't usually walk down by the sea, but make an exception today. So they've been absolutely true to the word. They've done exactly what they said they were going to do. They've already started the work. I haven't seen a completion date, but hopefully it'll all be ready for the opening of the season, which I guess is going to be a little bit early this year because Easter's quite early next year. Sorry, next year, 2026. I think Easter falls quite early in April. And hotels will start to open around that time, so possibly in March even. I've seen some restaurants that said they're going to be opening in March, so they must be expecting the hotels to open. So all the preliminary smashing up of the old promenade has been done. I'm just having to watch my steps as I walk along here. To get my feet wet. This is me with Magaluf beach all to myself pretty much. Which is how it was during lockdown, even in the summer. Quite crazy, isn't it? got the big diggers and machinery, heavy machinery moving along there. Just hard walking on sand. Okay, there. Crusoes. They've started doing some work on there as well, so it is an opportunity for the bars to get work done if they can get to them, of course. I don't know how easy it is to get to them. There's a path down by the side of Crusoe, so I guess they've got that access. Oh, it's hard work. Right. Let's head up. There's the lifeguard station, which clearly is not manned. And there's the big heavy machinery doing the digging. And beyond here we've actually got lots of parasols and lots of sunbeds. And there's a little beach bar that's open. But last year they started all of this heavy work a little bit too early. I think it was in October. And there were obviously a lot of people still here on holiday. This year at least they've waited till November. Now I get this far up, I start to see a few people on the beach. But still, not many. And the decking's still out here. And there's Chiringuito Pure, Saprasa. A bit easier now on the boardwalk. And behind we've got the square, which is what they use while they're doing the construction work as a storage area for the work. This is all the materials that they'll be using in the building. Hopefully I can get around here. Can't go into the square, so I can't get to the strip from here. And this part of the promenade is the finished area, so this is what it will look like when they carry on from down there, but fantastic. I'm pleased they've actually started. I'm pleased that there's still some things open, not many. So this is the new promenade now, which is all finished off. We've got some nice little wall there, which doubles as seating, so all the way along you've got somewhere you can just take the weight off your feet. And it's also got lighting in there. Blackbeard's beach bar and grill. They take the opportunity also of getting some work done. And there you can see the way they're transforming the beach with these little green areas. And some people have said that it spoils the view if you're sitting in the bars. Yeah. Can't see the sea anymore. I don't know how high they're going to allow those shrubs to grow, but it looks as though they could grow quite quickly, quite tall. And then you've got the sunbeds on that side. Further along, I'm not going to walk all the way today, but all the beach beds and parasols are out. I'm not going to go much further than this, just to show you this side of the beach. Looks as though the showers are still working. Usually during the winter time turn those off, but if you're going to keep the beach open you need to keep them on. And these are these little green areas, oases. This is very similar to what we see in Calvià, Calabona area. We've just had a lot of rain, so they've had a good watering. It's now 20 to 12 and I've got to go and get back towards the car now because Anita's finishes her knitting between 12 and past. Away now towards the bottom of the Magaluf strip. This area is going to be a building site now for the next few months. That's the Magaluf strip. And you're going to have the dumper truck going up there, up and down, taking away load after load. Plaza. Kenny Campbell used to play there years ago. If you actually do get to see this Kenny, we've got a second tomorrow. and I'll be doing the TB. Sol Kathmandu. This was opened quite late last year and it's still open now. And of course Leo's stays open. Got a short break, I think. And there. Closed until the 1st of April. It's the House of Kathmandu. See a few of those lorries going up and down here. There's Leo's. See Davey there. Had to go across and say hello. Always nice to have a coffee at Leo's, and this time I had a chance to catch up with Davey. I'll be seeing him tomorrow. Anyway, that's me done for this one. I've got to go and pick Anita up now. I've got just over 10 minutes to get there, so thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Bye for now.